Well, hello everyone. Here I am. It is Wednesday, my favorite day of the week. Not only because I get to talk with you, but also because we're halfway. If we had a bad week, we are halfway. And if we had a great week, we are halfway. So it's a great day. Today's topic is how do we react when we thought that we were doing everything right and then we get scores back from benchmarks and other assessments and they don't look the way that we thought they were going to look? How do we react and what do we do? But before I get into that, I want to thank you for your comments. I want to thank you for taking the time to watch the videos. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your subscriptions. Thank you for your suggestions. I love sitting down for a few minutes every week and talking about a topic that is relevant to me and that I know it is relevant to my friends and colleagues. I feel part of a community of not just teachers, but learners. We are learning every day. And I learn so much from my students, from my coworkers, and I learn from you, which could be a coworker, a friend, or whatever you are. But thank you for your comments. I really, really appreciate them. So keep them coming. And now let's get into the topic of the day. What do we do? And this is not a hypothetical situation. This actually happened to me and to our team this week. So we have been working hard. We have been planning together. The students have been working hard. The students have been getting good grades. In the classroom assessments, and they seemed like they were understanding the standards that we were teaching. And then we get scores back from benchmark assessments for math and for language arts, and guess what? They do not look good. I mean, some teachers were a little bit happier than others, but in general, we are in the same boat. Mine did not look good at all. And I am not that used to that. But how do I react to that? Am I going to just look for every possible excuse that I can find and blame my students? Or am I going to find every single thing that went wrong in my lessons and my teaching and all of that and my planning? Am I going to beat myself up over this? Well, no. 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 Am I going to stay with my arms crossed and said, well, I'm sure they'll do better next time? No. That's not a good reaction either. So how do I react? Well, I have to tell you, my team reacted wonderfully. I am so happy, and this is not an exaggeration, I am so happy to be working in the team that I'm working with, with just educators that want the best for their kids, but they're very positive and they just trudge along and it's just wonderful to work with these people. It really is. But I'll tell you what I did. I know that I've been teaching my lessons. I know that I've been planning, and I know that I've been teaching quite well. Perfect? Absolutely not. No one's perfect. Now, I'm not going to go back and look through every single mistake that I've made. No, I'm not going to do that. However, I am going to add some things to the lessons that I know could improve my lessons. I'm going to add some things to the activities that I'm doing that I know are going to improve the activities. I'm going to modify some of the assessments that I'm giving so that they show more of the understanding of the students. So there are many things that I can do. So first of all, my first advice, if you ever received bad news like that, is, don't beat yourself up. Just look for some solutions and don't dwell on the negative. Don't dwell on the negative. Just look for some things that you could incorporate in your lessons, in your planning, in your assessments, that can improve the results that you want to see. Another thing is I communicated to my students, with my students, and I communicated to them The results, I was very positive about it. I said, listen, you've been working hard. I expected you to do better. I'm sure you also did, but this is what happened. So we really have, I promise I'm going to work hard, and you're going to work hard. We need to do this together. We need to accomplish this, So in a very positive, but have them informed. This is what happened. They cannot be blinded. They cannot think that they're doing awesome if they're not, right? Just like I cannot think that I'm doing awesome if I'm not. There are some things that I can improve. Another thing is, as I look at this data, right? It's there, and it's not there just for me to feel bad about it. There are certain things in that set of data that I can look deeper into and find some trends that I can then not incorporate the trends, but trends that I can understand, and then use that information to tweak my lessons and do certain things that I need to do. So first of all, just as a recap, don't beat yourself up. So let's not look at every negative thing, but let's see what we can, how can we improve, our lessons, our planning, and our assessments. Next, let's inform the students of how they're doing in a very positive way. This is not the end of the world. Let's inform them. Then let's look at the data and try to find things, common trends that we can actually learn something from, and that we can then use those trends to add, take away, and do certain things with our lessons, planning, and teaching. So, message of today is, if you know that you have been working hard, planning and teaching, if you really can put your hand in your heart and say, you know what, I have really been working hard, then don't feel bad. Let's just keep finding solutions. Let's keep finding solutions. Feeling negative about it is not going to do a thing. If anything, it's really going to take away the joy of teaching, and it's probably going to take away some of the effectiveness that we can have in the classroom. And we do not want that to happen. So when you get bad news related to scores, don't be negative. Let's keep moving along. Let's make some changes. And if we do that, I'm sure that our students are going to do great. And remember, our scores are not everything. There are many other aspects to education. Thank you. Thank you for taking the time to be with me today. I hope that you have a great rest of the week. And I will see you next Wednesday. Bye-bye.